You're watching the World Cup on the pitch, but right here we're having the World Cup in the glass. Spain versus Belgium. Let's see what happens. What is up, friends? Welcome back to the Treehouse Brewing Company YouTube channel, where today we're having a little bit of fun and having the World Cup of beer. Now, in the round of 8, Spain is going to play Belgium, who got their asses kicked, or maybe kicked somebody's ass in the round of 16.
The USA didn't really take charge.
I don't know. Anyway, I know that Belgium and Spain are playing in the round of 8 this Friday night. And to celebrate, we're going to pit one beer from each country against each other. Now, this is how this is going to work. Michael, our videographer, who's picked these beers out at Total Wine, you guys can see them. I cannot see them. I'm going to taste them head to head. I'm going to give you my thoughts and comments on each, and then I'm going to pick a favorite and a winner, which is also going to predict who's going to win the round of 8. I can't be responsible for your betting. All right. Wow, one is very clearly darker than the other, but I'll be honest, on first blush turning around, it is Wednesday afternoon, right around 3 o'clock. I'm about to dive into a couple of beers, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now, I will say that beer is awesome because it's the beer of the world. We're enjoying the World Cup. Everyone who's running around America right now, taking in the games, isn't drinking hard seltzers and whatnot. They're drinking beer. All right, here we go. Sample on my left, your right is a bit darker in color, copper colored, mild effervescence, wispy little head going on here, not super dense foam, but still decent and respectable. Beer on your left, my right, denser looking head, much paler, frankly to me more attractive looking, and not a lot of effervescence. Now, both of these beers in this illustrious matchup are heavily filtered, super clear, super pretty to look at. No haze or translucency to speak of. Just all around really nice beers. Now, if I had to guess, this one's a touch lighter than this one, but sometimes looks can be deceiving, and even though this is darker in color, it could be lighter. So, on the aroma, sample number 1. Nice. Little skunky. All right. Yeah. All right, little skunky. Could be a green bottle. Could not be. Could be a clear bottle. It's not a green bottle, I would be shocked. Beer on beer number 2. Ooh, beefier, richer, kind of maltier and hoppier. Whereas this beer is a bit, yeah, it's just kind of skunky. It's just kind of skunky, that one on your left. A little bit crisp. Again, not a lot going on. A little bit of hop character, very, very light smelling. This beer on your right smells a lot more complex, a lot more rounded, a lot more malt, a lot more earthy hop character going on. Both head retentions kind of wispy, kind of ephemeral, and kind of settling into a skim. On the flavor, oh, that's good. Clean, mild, a little bit of earthy hop, a little bit of appley fermentation character, a little bit of acetaldehyde as they call it. Not a flaw, a little bit fruity. Super crisp, super clean, super easy to drink. No oxidation, a little bit of skunkiness. Hits the palate great, honestly, on a warm summer day here in central Massachusetts at Treehouse Brewing Company. This is really crushable. Sample number 2. Wow, this is tough. It's comparing apples to oranges, I can tell you that. But we are comparing 2 different countries, 2 illustrious countries who are playing in the round of 8 in the World Cup. This one definitely has hop character to it. It definitely has a fair amount of bitterness to it. Definitely has a fair amount of maltiness, a tiny bit of diacetyl, which is that buttery flavor that you can sometimes get, which in the style can be acceptable. Preferentially, it's not my favorite, but I think it's intentional and it tastes reasonably good in this example. Good amount of malt character, fair amount of sweetness, heavier beer all around. Whew, this is a tough one. So if I had to pick one of these 2, I'm definitely picking the more crushable of the 2, the one that I think is in a green bottle and the one that I think represents the country that could have lost to the United States if we didn't suck in the round of 16. Beer on my left, your right is my favorite in this tasting, which I believe is Stella. And the beer on my left, your right, I don't know. Estrella, Galicia. Cerveza Especial, Helles Export. That's pretty cool, actually. Independent, family owned since 1906. Interesting beer. Almost wonder if this wouldn't be deserving of a history. This tasted like a really good beer to me that, if fresher, would have been a lot better. But it was really like comparing apples to oranges. This was a very pale lager. This was a bit on the heavier side. Two super enjoyable beers. So I guess the question is, if you compete with Belgium or Spain against the United States, which one of those would be crowned the beer favorite of the world? And in our opinion, it's no contest. As always, guys, leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know why I'm right or wrong. We're rooting for, who are we rooting for? Argentina at this point? Messi, last go round? Let's see what happens. Thanks for watching.